Hi. We're gonna do yoga, stretch and roll for cyclists. I just took my first real road ride today. My legs are dead. And I thought about all my cycling friends who always are looking for a way to stretch after a ride. So if you have a foam roller, great. We're gonna integrate that. And hope you'll join me, or if you can't join me live, come join me later because this will be up on my IGTV. Let's hit it. Big stretch up. Exhale.
Breathe.
Big stretch up. Exhale. Round your spine and lift. Round your spine and lift. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Once more, inhale up, exhale down. Sweep your arms back, open your chest, clasp your hands, roll those shoulders back, open up. Should feel good after that ride. To get a little openness in our chest. Breathe into your chest. Release. Let's come on down. We're not going to do a lot of standing. Great stretch after a ride. Downward facing dog, right? Curl your toes, lift your hips. Stretch those calves. Press strongly through your calves. If you have too much tension in your shoulders, bend your knees. Shake your head. Breathe. Shake your tail side to side. Slowly come down. Let's release that back, child's pose. Reach your hips back. Press your head forward. Belly breath here. Big breath into your belly. Let it get nice and big. Let your back expand. Release, exhale. Repeat that. Big belly breath. Letting your back expand. Exhale, release. Once more, big breath in. And release. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. Stretch your leg back and up, look up. Exhale, knee to belly, round that spine. Inhale, stretch it, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Once more, straight back. We're going to bring it across our body. Take a look at that foot. You're looking to the side. It feels really good on the side body. And if you want, you can stretch out. Watch your knee. If it bothers your knee, don't go so far. And release that hip. Breathe into that side body. Come back to center. Try the other leg. So first you inhale, stretch those hip flexors. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Stick your leg straight back, bring it across your body, and look at your foot. As you look at the foot to the side, you're going to stretch that side of your body. Stay there. Or if you feel comfortable, go back any amount, stretching that hip a little further. Breathe into that side. Come back up. If you have a foam roller, it's going to feel really good about now to foam roll your thighs. So you take your foam roller. I have a really short one, so I'm going to do one leg at a time. So as you get on that foam roller, just roll all the way up and down that hip. Slow and steady. And you'll feel some tension there. Just let it ride. Breathe through it. Really focus on those hip flexors if you can. Let the body melt into any areas of tension. So just explore. And if you find areas of tension, you can either stay and just melt into it, or you can bend and straighten that knee. Holy moly, I feel that. So I'm trying not to react. Just breathe into the sensation. You can go across. All this is going to help release any tension from your ride. I'm focusing more on the outer part of the thigh, not the side, which would be your IT band, but more the outer thigh muscle, right next to where that IT band joins the leg. Come on up. Let's stretch that leg. So whatever leg you rolled, take yourself forward into a lunge. So you're really feeling the opening in the front of that hip. Come in and out a couple times. That'll give you a little hammy stretch. And let this thigh that you just rolled move into a deep stretch. It's always helpful to stretch after you roll because you've gotten the areas nice and open and receptive. So as you come into your deeper stretch, you can stay upright at first, tailbone down, belly lifted to feel it in the front of your hip. You can even reach that same arm up. You'll really feel it in the front line of your body. Press your shin down. Breathe into that front side body. You can even lean over a little bit. Breathe into that side body. And then my favorite is to reach across, breathing into that side body. Come gently out. Now focusing more on the front of the thigh. Deepen your lunge. Maybe use your foam roller. Bend the back knee. If you want, grab the ankle or foot. Push down into the foot as you're pulling it towards you. So you're creating a little tension there. Try not to be on the top of your knee. You want to be more on the front of your knee. And just let that happen. Breathe into it. Let's release that. Now we're going to roll the other thigh. So whatever thigh you did not roll the first time, put your weight on that. Start just doing up and down the entire muscle. Breathe in and out as you're doing that. Slow, long breath. If you find an area where it's giving you a lot of input, a lot of sensation, pause. Breathe into that space. Let the weight of your body sink into the roller. And then continue. See how I'm on the side of my thigh? That's where a lot of us get more tension, where it attaches to the IT band. So focus maybe there. But you're always going to explore and find the place that you're feeling the most input. Not seeking, but receiving. I see my little lilies over here. I planted these the other day. Later today, I'm going to plant a spice garden. I've never done any gardening in my entire life. So this is an opportunity to learn a new skill, gardening. So you may feel one side is more tense. Certainly my right side is more tense. So when I'm rolling my left side, it's not as difficult and I don't feel as much tension. So it's interesting just to explore where you tend to hold tension and maybe focus more on those areas. So after you roll that thigh, you want to stretch the same thigh that you just rolled. So put the opposite leg forward. You can move in and out. Use the roller if you need to. So first, just in and out a little bit. Feeling that opening up as you deepen. The other leg is getting a nice hamstring stretch. But we're going to focus on those in a few minutes. So let's come into our lunge. We're focusing first on the front of the hip. That means you stay lifted. Try to keep your center still versus arching your back. Push into the front foot and lift the heart. Tailbone is down because we're isolating the front of the hip. You can add that arm lift, which is beautiful. It takes the front line all the way from the top to the bottom. Press your shin down. Breathe into that space. I can't see who's joining me, but I'm waving at you. And then if you want, take it across your body. Breathe into that space. And then we're going to come more into the front of the thigh. That means you're going to take your chest down a little bit more so your weight comes more on the front of your knee versus the top. And if you can, reach back and grab it. Ooh, I just got a huge cramp, so that's not unusual. After riding, when you're doing your stretching, the best thing for cramps is to lengthen the muscle. So my hamstring was cramping, so I lengthened it. So if you get a cramp in your foot, grab your toes, stretch them. So if you grab your ankle, remember, or your foot, push into it. At the same time, you're pulling it towards you and chest forward. Ooh, my hammies are talking to me. So after about 5 to 10 breaths, no need to hold it longer than that. We're going to come out. Another place that tends to get tight because we're activating that muscle a lot is the back of the thigh. It can be challenging to roll the back of the thigh. You have to have pretty good flexibility and coordination. But if you want to, come on up and roll forward and back. I find the massage balls work well with this, but we're just going to stick to the foam roller today since most likely you guys don't have a massage ball handy. Same rules. If you find a place of tension, hold. If you want a little bit more and you have the flexibility, you can lean forward a little bit. Watch your wrist. If it bothers your wrist, come down on your forearms, but that gets less pressure on the roller. So you have to just really kind of explore. I'm going to do the other one too. So you roll the back of the thigh, massaging, allowing, not reacting, breathing. Remember, if you have a roller, I really advise after you ride, rolling before you stretch, and before you ride, doing just a few minutes of rolling. Focus on the quads, the hip flexor, the hamstring, maybe the glutes, not so much. All right, so after you roll the hamstring a little bit, the best place to stretch your hamstrings is really on your back because that way you're stabilized. Lay on down, pick a leg, any leg, pull it into your chest, grab the back of the leg, and we're going to stretch and bend. If you can't grab your leg, just grab your thigh. And we're giving a little resistance. As I'm pulling my calf down, I'm actually resisting it. So no resistance, resistance. It's called resistant stretching. No resistance, resistance. Because my hamstrings tend to be weak, believe it or not. And when I ride, my hamstrings get tired, especially this one. So I want to take any opportunity I can to get it stronger. And then when you're ready to stretch it, find the place where your knee is straight. That might be down here. No judgment. Other leg can be straight. That will relax the front of the other leg. And just hold. And breathe. Try to pull your foot back so you're getting that stretch behind the knee as well as the back of the leg. And you can give yourself a teeny bit of resistance pushing down as you pull. Not a whole lot, just a small amount. And while you're here, keep your hips on the ground, but take your leg across just a little bit. This will work the muscles that connect to the IT band. So this muscle here connects to that band. Keep your hips on the ground, y'all. And you can release your arm out. Let's bring it in. Both knees to the chest. Give your back a little break. Start with just that resistance stretching. I'm going to bend, pull, and release. I'm pulling against my hands. My hands are pushing up against my calf, and I'm releasing. I'm pulling, resist the stretching, getting stronger. And pull. And then find that stretch wherever it is for you. If it's down here, no problem. You want to be where your knee is straight. So find that place for you. Gently hold. Push down slightly as you're pulling back to create a little bit of action. This other leg is straight so the front of the hip can open up. And then breathe into the back of the thigh. Bring that leg, oops, I forgot, we're going to bring it across. So remember, you don't lift the hip, you just bring it across, both hips on the ground. That works that outer band, mostly the muscle attached to it. Keep the knee straight. You can gaze away from the leg. And come back in. Feet together, knees apart, groin opener, chest opener. Let gravity do the work. You don't have to do a thing here. Just let gravity do the work. Letting your thighs get heavy. Surrendering to the process. Letting go of having to control. Bringing your knees back together. Hug them into the chest. Roll to your side, push up. If you do have a foam roller, I wanted to share with you a wonderful opener for the chest. Because when we ride, we're always hunched forward and this part of our body gets super stiff. So you take your foam roller, put it right where your bra strap is or your bro strap. Make sure you support your head with your hands. And you're just using this to open your back. So you lift your hips, roll backwards, see my head supported, I'm not just hanging here. And I come up. So I'm letting the roller open my chest. You're gonna start to feel your hamstrings work again. Don't worry, we'll tackle that. You don't need to see my little belly. And when you're there, you can hang upside down a little bit. And then following that, roll to the side. And in case that activated your hamstrings, lay on your back, stretch both legs up. Open your arms out. And a great way to end is with a inversion for tired legs. You put your roller under your hips, lift your legs. All the blood flow comes down from our legs towards our heart center. Close your eyes. Breathe into your chest, palms open. Let go. You can stay in this inversion as long as you feel comfortable. If you'd like to take a traditional Shavasana, bring your legs slowly down. Take the lift out, lay in constructive rest for about 5 breaths. Knees bent, feet flat, feet hip width apart. Take yourself into your Shavasana, whatever is comfortable. Let your legs go, your arms go. Relax, breathe. Nothing to do, no more writing right now. No more effort. Just rest and letting go. deepening your breath. And as you do so, you can start to move a little bit, stretch. Bring your knees in, relax the back. Roll to your side, slowly sit up. Find a comfortable seat. Notice how you feel after your practice of rolling and stretching. I'm going to ride tomorrow morning, so I'll probably come back and do this again. So if you'd like to join me, look for me on IGTV or on my Facebook page. I'll post it probably around 11-ish, 11:30. Hope you all are doing well. Keep on riding. Stay with it. We're going to make it through this. Namaste from the Yoga Cyclist.